Hello everyone. In this video, I will show you how to set up Visual Studio 2022 on Windows 11. So we'll have to get started by getting the installer first. So head over to Google search and then search for Visual Studio 2022 and click on the link that you get here, Visual Studio 2022 launch. So the URL of the website is visualstudio.microsoft.com. Okay. So once you head over to the page, what you would see is the download link for downloading the Visual Studio. So I would go ahead and download the Enterprise Edition. So you can go ahead with Community or Professional Edition. So Community Edition is free. You'll have to pay for Enterprise and Professional Edition. So for my use case, I would be downloading Enterprise Edition. So click on Enterprise 2022 and then you would see the installer has actually downloaded. So you can actually click on the, if you're using Chrome, you can launch the installer directly from Chrome itself, or you can head over to the downloads folder and you would see the Enterprise VS Enterprise downloader, installed setup downloader here. So click on that and then the installation, the Visual Studio installation would actually begin. So click on continue. So this would actually get some files, so which will bring up the installer, the actual launcher to set up Visual Studio. So let's wait for the process to complete. So what you see here is the options that you can install, right? So by default, if you don't select anything, it would take up about 876 MB of space. So on top, you see the workloads, which is the most convenient way to install the components that you want. If you want to select the individual component, you can go ahead and then click on individual content, individual component, some language path, and then installation location. So for installation location, I would leave it as it is, the default location. And for workload, let me select everything, right? And then let's see how much disk is its space. So once you start selecting, right, you can see the amount of disk space that it would take. Let's go ahead with Azure, Node.js, and everything. Okay. And then desktop. Okay. Everything. So I've selected everything. So you don't really have to select everything. So you can actually select the ones that you want. So data storage, okay. Data sciences, okay. I'm not going to go with Microsoft SharePoint development. I don't need this one. Visual Studio extension development. Okay, let's keep it. But I won't be using it. And the Linux components with C++, right? So overall, you see that you would be downloading. You will require around 40 GB of this space. So let's go ahead and then click on install. But before we do that, so you have got two options here. Like first, you can download all the components and then install while downloading. So what I'll do is that I'll go ahead with install while downloading because I'm on a fast internet connection, right? So, and if you're on a slow internet connection, maybe you can go ahead with download and then install, right? So with this, you'll have to wait and then after all the files are downloaded, only then the installation would actually begin. Let me go ahead with install while downloading and click on install. So after this, what we have to do is to wait. So it would take some time. Okay. And then let's wait for the download process to complete. So now you see that the individual components are actually downloading. Okay. And of course, like after when some components are downloading, you would see that those components would actually begin to install. Now you see it is getting downloaded as well as the installation has actually begun, right? So let's wait. Let's wait for this process to complete because this is going to take some time. So overall, the download size is about 9 GB and the disk space it is going to take is about 40 GB, 41 GB once the installation is complete. So let's wait for the process to complete. Now we see that the installation is complete. Now we'll have to reboot it. I have restarted my system. let's go ahead and open Visual Studio. So we can actually start search for Visual Studio. So you see under apps, you'll see Visual Studio. Let's go ahead and open it. So this is the starting screen, and Visual Studio starts up. Now this will ask you to sign up, but I will sign up later, not now. Okay, and let me go ahead and choose a default. Let me go ahead with this and choose blue. Now you see Visual Studio has actually started, and then what I'm going to do is to click on continue without code. Okay, so this is Visual Studio 2022, and it looks exactly like Visual Studio 2019, but it is much more enhanced. So let's see if it is actually activated. See if Visual Studio is actually activated. To do that, let's go to help, and then go to register Visual Studio, right? So you don't see anything activation over here. This is license trial day. So what we are going to do is to activate it with a product key, right? So product key is actually available, like do a Google search and you should get the product key. So I've already done that. Now let's apply and see if it activates. Now you see the license key is applied and Visual Studio is actually activated. Now if you want to modify the Visual Studio installation, what you have to do is to go back to the menu again and search for Visual Studio Installer. Visual Studio Installer. So this will actually bring up the installation screen, the installer, right? And what we have to do is to click on modify. So once we click on modify, you'll see the screen that we saw, the options that we saw here. Okay, so if you want to uninstall something, all we have to do is to check or uncheck certain options, and let's say let me go ahead and click on remove Python development. You'll see that it would be freeing up to 54 MB of space. Click on modify and you are good to go. Or if you want to install some individual components, for example, .NET 5 or .NET 4.7 SDK, you should be able to do it. So this was on how to modify your installation of Visual Studio. So thanks for watching my video. Have a nice time.